Yo, what's happening, everybody? You're now chilling with Prince J. We're gonna be doing 10 relationships questions most people are thinking about. You're gonna get my true opinion in them. Let's get into it. The biggest red flag you've ignored. Damn, the biggest red flag. I don't know. I think the biggest red flag for me, ignoring like when somebody is just sneaky. They do things sneakily, they don't communicate and stuff like that. Probably that's one of my biggest red flags that I ignore. Can a relationship survive without cheating? Boy, that one is a hard one. I think it's different for different people. Like, I think majority of men won't really tolerate cheating. Majority, I'm not saying all, majority. I guess it just depends on how you've been brought up and stuff like that. But majority of women will let it slide, especially for maybe your first. They'll let it slide, you know what I mean? And then I don't know about if you continue doing it, they might get a bit angry about it, you know what I mean? So I think, yeah, for the majority of men, for myself, I wouldn't lay, like, me as a man, that's the biggest red flag. So I would never let that slide. Question number 3: would you date someone your family doesn't approve of? Ooh, that's a hard question. Probably not, because this is something that I've done previous, and it's really got into my business a lot. Because when a family don't really approve of someone, they make it difficult, and it's just the relationship is really gonna struggle, because as you know, we all need our families and we all need our family support. So if I think family want the best for you. So if they disapprove of something, that means there's something there that needs addressing, you know what I mean? So for that one, that's my answer. What's worse, lying or hiding the truth? Ooh, that's mad. Lying or hiding the truth, I think they're kind of similar, really. Lying or hiding the truth, it's a similar thing, innit? I think if you're hiding the truth, then that means you're lying. And if you're lying, that means you're hiding the truth. So with that one, I would just say they are both worse, because the two go with another. So that's my answer to that one. Is it okay to stay friends with an ex? Oh, hell no. Especially if you're in a new relationship. I don't think you should be contacting your ex, because obviously you guys, you have feelings, you have memories, you have like what's the word I'm looking for? You have like an experience together, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be hard if you're in your new relationship. Probably your new partner does something wrong or anything like that, and you remember your ex, or you could go back there and then rekindle some things, you know what I mean? So staying friends with an ex, if you're in a relationship, is definitely a no-no. But if you're not in the relationship, you know what I mean, you haven't got no accountability, so you can do what you want. The biggest green flag in a partner. Ooh, that's a good question. That's number 6. The biggest green flag in a partner, I would have to say, Obviously, communication is number one. A partner who's open to communication, open to just talk about how they feel. I would say that's definitely a big flag, green flag. I don't know, somebody who takes accountability for their action as well. I think that's definitely a green flag. Have dating apps made dating better or worse? Boy, to be honest, yeah, I haven't really used dating apps, but I know some people who have. I guess it depends on the personal experience, because at the end of the day, it's people using them. So in anything, there will be good people and bad people. So you never know, innit? It could be better or worse. It just depends on the personal experience with that one. So it's very subjective, depending on experience. Would you rather be loved more or love more? Ooh, that's a good question. I think loved more, just because I feel like when you love more, you sometimes are a bit blind. You know what I mean? So when you love more, sometimes it just depends who you love more. Do you know what I mean? And it's just one of them things. Like I think for men, definitely you should be able to hopefully love more. Do you know? But I think it's just subjective. I just think it's just depends on personal or choices. But me as personally, I think loved more, because to be honest, loving more is a bit crazy. They say love is crazy, so love is crazy. Is jealousy a sign of love or insecurity? I definitely feel jealousy is a sign of insecurity, because at the end of the day, you should be allowed to give people their freedom and choose what they want to do. You know what I mean? You can't stop a person from doing anything. So if you love that person, you just trust that person will do the best in in situations that they're put. And if you're jealousy about what they do or who, obviously there need to be boundaries as well, but you shouldn't really stop somebody from, you shouldn't really be jealousy of, well, anyway, I can't be jealous of somebody, because at the end of the day, I'm my own self. Do you know what I mean? And I believe that people have the choice to do what they want to do. And so I can't really be jealous. What's one relationship rule everyone should follow? Oh, that is a good question. I think that one ties to the green flags. Definitely communications. Obviously, I know a lot of guys are not really good at communicating, because for a guy to communicate, it takes a lot. Do you know what I mean? It takes a lot. Yeah, so communication, that's definitely one of the relationship rule everybody should follow. Accountability, that's another relationship everybody should follow. And just being kind, you know what I mean? That is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you got any answers to any of the questions, just comment below. Let me know what you think about my answers, if you agree, if you disagree, because I know we're all different. And then yeah, make sure you hit that like button, and then make sure you subscribe as well, and let me know. Also ask some questions there. I'll definitely be answering some questions from down below as well. Let me know what you want to answer, or if you've got any questions that you want me to answer. And yeah, peace and love.